Hi. How are you? Oh. Hi, Jonathan. How are you? I haven't had my coffee yet. What are you doing back there? Oops, sorry. Yeah, I didn't hardly sleep last night at all. I was up very late. I just couldn't get to sleep. I mean, I didn't try to get to sleep. I was just up. I didn't feel like sleeping. Ooh. Okay, I was trying to get this thing customized so I could jump on. I didn't grab my coffee. Coffee time. See, I rearranged some things again. Get out. Go, go, get. Hey, Ruben, thank you. Yeah, so I'll be able to juice. I'm gonna juice some stuff. Hello, Escafel. Okay, now coffee. Oh, you got mail? Huh?
That's from yesterday, like last night.
Okay. Thank you, Jonathan. Man, I got up just in time because I'm about to have a headache if I don't drink some coffee, right? This is a man or woman. Yeah, baby. Hold on a second. Can you just stay out of my space, please? This is my room.
Where's the thing that goes with there?
Huh?
Where's the thing that goes with here?
I don't know.
Okay, that's
I'm on live stream right now. Please stay out of the room. Go do your own thing. You're being extremely distracting right now. I don't even know why you're up right now. So last night, he didn't get his way, and now he's buzzing around me like a gnat until he gets his way. It's about 10. Cold, cold, cold. I'm gonna juice some of that stuff. What's up, randomized? Randomized? What's up? Tell me about it. If you refresh my memory, I will remember you. Hi, Winter. Hi, David. Thank you. I'm literally just having my first sips of coffee, and so not quite there yet. This is my old, very, very old, trusty, oversized hoodie. I want another one. Hey, Honky. How you doing? Happy Thanksgiving, honey. Yes, okay. I remember. How'd that go? Randomize what happened. This would be a big boyfriend. So Trump made an announcement that censoring Americans on social media is going to result in some bad juju for some people. So I'm curious how that will impact me. Because I literally got a medical strike. Medical misinformation strike talking about what he said in some medical journals. Someone got mad because I made fun of their stupid comment. Their stupid comment was medical misinformation. Colloidal silver! I'll just tell you guys right now, if I start talking about a medical journal and you bring up colloidal silver, we're gonna have to just block your ass. Oh, absolutely. Well, I mean, as he should. I don't know. I mean, it's like when Jane was talking about, he's dangerous. Exactly. Yay, reanimized. I remember as soon as you said that, what I had said to you. And that's really, really cool. So you guys, did you take a trip? Sounds like you maybe took a trip. Come and take a trip in my rocket ship. We'll have a lovely afternoon. He's willing to follow. Oh, well, I mean, Jonathan, we've already had him for 4 years. This is not new to those of us who voted for him. Now I know why everybody said they were going to leave the country before. They thought he was going to release all those names and lists last time and he didn't, and now he's going to. I think it's pretty fucking amazing how suddenly there's a ceasefire that's holding, don't you? Everyone in the world straightening their shit out before Trump has to do it for them. Thank you. You're welcome. The whole world wanted Trump. The entire world wants peace, and that's the way we get it, is by men like Trump and Musk and the Argentinian president and Vivek and all those people leading the way. Jonathan, I'm glad to see you say that because I'm glad you can see how it's really important to have a King Henry VIII in power. He was like 6'4", good at everything. Trump might be a reincarnated Henry VIII. Now, yeah, I get that he went around killing a bunch of his wives and shit like that, but you know what? Fuck around and find out. Not that everybody was guilty, but I'm just saying, like, so, different times. His first term, who had horrible advice. He took the advice of idiots. He trusted people. Well, somehow I don't think that Trump and Elon Musk are puppets. Somehow I think we might have actually broke the code. King Henry was the man. And you could talk shit about him, whatever. If you guys don't know or want to know, watch The Tudors. It's a good series. It'll give you a little bit of historical insight. Of course, do your historical work, background research yourself. Yeah, Jonathan, being that Elon Musk is the wealthiest man in the world and he's got our space and security, do you know he's got little roving dogs all over Mar-a-Lago now? The robot dogs. A pool can go. He's not adding value. A pool, I'm sorry. You are just, bye. Bye. Yeah, Trump, Musk, and like his cabinet picks. I mean, Tulsi Gabbard. Oh my God. And who wants, I thought that was my hair. I was like, what the fuck is this? Who wants, well, of course it wasn't wholly accurate. That's what I just said. Don't make me smack you this early in the morning. Come on, please just, honey, we know. I think so too, right? How about Alex Jones for press secretary? Please, God, please. Please, God, please. That would be just great. You know, he's suing the Sandy Hook families that sued him. I was saying the same shit he was. Not exactly the same shit. Sandy Hook was one of the first times I publicly came out and started teaching people about what I already knew. Crisis actors, false flag type of things, and what it looks like when extras are being directed, and just all kind. Not that, listen, you all have to also understand too, just because something's orchestrated doesn't mean everybody's in on it. That doesn't mean there's not innocent victims. Doesn't mean there's not innocent families with actually victim babies. And that's the deal. That's the thing. False flags like Pearl Harbor, for example. Our government knew that was coming. They allowed it. Do you know that? They allowed it to happen so they could drop the bomb on Pearl Harbor and Nagasaki. I mean, on Hiroshima and Nagasaki. 9/11, inside job. Yeah. I mean, all the time. So if you have not seen the movie Loose Change, it's now been edited, at least added information at least one time. What hit the Pentagon? A missile. Like a heat-seeking Scud or whatever, right? Y'all, I'm on board. I'm on board and have been from the beginning. Hi, Brian, honey. Remember Doodoo Brown? Doodoo Brown. Doodoo Brown. Doodoo Brown. Yeah. Well, anyone with any kind of brains, anyone with any sort of discernment, and you know what they were doing, because not everybody had cell phones, very few people had. It just wasn't a thing. Exactly. Number 7 was a very interesting story. And if you know the whole story, then you know about the news, the reporter that said 7 had fallen, but it was still there in the background. And then you know he said, pull it. And then, you know, in Loose Change, when they put it out the second time with the added stuff in the end, there's this black guy. He was stuck in 7. He was up in one of the windows, like maybe 5th floor or something like that. And he's screaming, help, help. And a firefighter sees him and is like, what the fuck? He's like, okay, we'll come and get you. Just stay there. He goes and gets a crew and comes up and gets him or whatever. The guy goes up, I don't remember how many people. And he just wants to lead him down through the lobby. He's like, do not look. obviously he's looking where he was walking. He said the entire lobby was blown out like a bomb. It was gutted. He's like, there were already just dead people everywhere, stepping over bodies. Mohammed Atta passport. It's so stupid, all of it, you guys. And that jet engine they supposedly found, it wasn't even to one of the planes. They just, when you're fabricating, it just is not, you can't. There's so much. I mean, we know that Bush stood by. We know there were a bunch of war games going on over like Texas. They had all these fighter jets that were down over Texas. So there was nothing to scramble for everything going on over there. It just... Jonathan, have you heard that there were 3,000 Jews that didn't show up to work? Do you know about the lease? Do you know about the auction and the lease? Do you know about the insurance? The insurance, how he took out the 90 days before it was hit. He took out insurance policies for terrorist attack by airplane. And in the end, they tried to say it was one claim, and he's like, no, there were 2 buildings, 2 claims, 2 planes. Yes, both. You guys know we're on the same page, yes. Okay. Alexa, shuffle my favorites.
Shuffling your playlist. Genevieve's favorites on Amazon Music.
Yes, Brian. Yeah, there's a whole lot there too. We don't get the whole story. People around the world know the whole story, and they know we don't know the whole story. And that's why we're just dumb Americans. Yeah, so Fred, well, you got to understand the timing too of how it went. There was an auction for the World Trade Center lease. The first people that got it changed their minds, and so then it was given to the other guy that came in second, like Larry Goldstein or whatever his name was. I'll be back. Alexa, skip. I'll be back.
You keep dreaming and I'm scheming, yeah you do. You're a poison and I know that it's some truth. All my friends think you're vicious and they say you're suspicious. You keep dreaming and I'm scheming, yeah you do. I feel like I'm drowning. You're holding me down and killing me so slow. I feel like I'm drowning. It's so plastic and it's tragic just for you. I don't know what the hell you gonna do when your looks start depleting and your friends all start leaving. You're so plastic and it's tragic just for you. I feel like I'm drowning. You're holding me round around me. My life's okay. Just when you're lying around me. My life's okay. I feel like I'm drowning. I'm drowning. You're holding me down and holding me down. Killing me slow, so slow. I feel like I'm drowning. I'm drowning.
Thanks for being patient. Y'all know my aunt is visiting, right? So some things take a little longer just to make sure it's all good. What should we juice? Oh, we should smoke first. Thank you, gentlemen. What should I wear today? See, now I've got all this extra room. I'll show you. I had the white thing here. So now all that shit needs to go somewhere. But see, that leaf on the desk opens up. So I'll like turn the desk and open it or move it in the, I don't know what. But so I've got this extra space there. Oh, it's Thanksgiving, you guys. It's the beginning. The literal beginning of the holiday season, guys. Today. And my poster will be ready for tomorrow, for Black Friday, for my members. And then I'll have something for non-members too. And I got this thing. And I got hold on. These are for bed. Oh, this is called Rise and Shine. is my apothecary. Whoa. Balanced and focused. Perfect for sharing. Mellow and carefree. We're gonna do a blend. How do they know? All right, I'm going to show you guys how I do this. So I've learned about layering, I guess, or making it a little kind of a salad vibe. That. Which one? They're both the same. Bloodhound Pyrenees, Border Collie, Lab. So what I've got is a day stripper, okay? This is caryophyllene limonene, myrcene. Oh no, it's actually, oh, this has terpinolene in it, and I told you guys normally I stay away from terpinolene. It doesn't really mess with me in this one. This has oxaline or something in it. Some that are very good for pain that I like. And that's one of them. If you look up the terpenes in Day Stripper. I should grab some of that Humboldt. I'm going to grab some of that. So we're going to take this beautiful bud and put it in the grinder. And let's go get the other, because the thing is that this has a certain terpene profile, the other one has a certain terpene profile. Now together, that was a gorgeous bud. I looked around the world yesterday and it seems like I've been here forever and ever. But I still don't know where I'm at. I did have another tincture that I can't find now. And I said yesterday, it's so funny, yesterday I'm like, okay, don't let me forget to take my Advil, right? And I totally forgot to take my Advil. Y'all smash that like button. If you're new here and you don't know me, my name is Genevieve. This is Coffee with Dogs. We're chilling. Layering up some terpenes right now is what we're doing, okay? So I'm just making a nice layer of these two. So we're going to have the Day Stripper and the Super Sour Diesel, which is probably going to have, it is heavy limonene. So that prevents you from getting serious munchies. All tree gives you munchies just because you don't understand the terpenes. So some of the terpenes, what they do is they raise your estrogen level, and that is what makes you have the munchies for carbs. Because we don't just have a munchie for like, oh, I need steak, you know. It's always, right, for carbs and sugary stuff usually. Maybe savory. See, now this is a nice salad. A couple blends, couple different terps here. So if you were to look up super sour diesel and day stripper, that's the terp protein, or I mean the terp profile we have right there. And then I'm going to use the wild pear, which is a 1-to-1 THC CBG. I'm going to use the peach, which is 2-to-1 CBD THC hybrid enhanced, and KK, I'm really sorry to hear that, honey. Are you doing all right? I mean, I get that you're... When you're constipated, I don't know, honey. So this one is then the indica, which is going to be THC 10, THC 100, oh, THC CBD. Oh, I don't need this. This is just straight THC. I don't need that. Okay, so what we're going to do is layer the peach and the pear so that I'm getting CBG and... Okay, here we go. The peach is limonene, pinene, and linalool. No, normally you guys know I stay away from pinene, but it's okay. I just am careful with it. That's the peach. The pear terp profile looks like limonene, alpha pinene, linalool, same thing. This is CBG. So I'm getting THC, CBG, and CBN. Okay, so I'm going to take probably, let's do probably, I'm going to say one. Let's just do one of each. We'll go with 20. The point for me is just to get CBG, get CBN into my system. So we'll do 2 of those. Because the reason why we're not doing a whole ton of those I do just love these little boxes. That's why I do this. I put them back in there because it's so cute. Pretty little boxes. Okay, so there's that. The pear and the peach. Now this is distillate. There's a QR code if anybody wants to know more, but this is just a company called Wild, W-Y-L-D, and this is not live rosin, this is distillate, and these are some of the ones that work for me. Not all of them do. Now, this is called Rise and Shine. So the day stripper strain that I get is called Serene. This is by Serene, and so is that little tiny vape I wanted to try too. That's a nighttime thing. So this thing says 1 milliliter is a serving size. I wish they wouldn't put the sticker over the labels. And this is CBD, THC, CBG. So we've got a 2-1-1. 2 THC, 1 CBG, 1 CBD. Oh, yeah, that's why I didn't do it last night, because it's got also 100 milligrams of caffeine. Nice! So 1 milliliter. This whole thing let's see where we're at. That's a milliliter right there. Under the tongue. Now I could put that in a smoothie. I could have put it in a juice I'm about to make. Whatever. ½ teaspoon. Oh shit, that's already got stuff in it. Oh well. Now it's got more stuff in it. It's got a little bit of indica from last night, which is fine. So I'll just put in half of this, which will be then a ¼ teaspoon. I need to go get a glass container of a jar. Okay, Jonathan. So I'm going to eat these wild gummies. So now I've got a really nice foundation of CBD, CBG, THC, CBN, caffeine, oh, this is called Diamond Glass. You guys read? So what I did last night, I boiled some olive oil in the microwave. That stuff was crackling hot. And I poured it in there and it got a lot of this shit out. I'll have to do that again because it worked beautifully. That's years of smoking. John, hey. Hey, Hannah, honey, how you doing? CBG. Brian, yeah, they say that about O negative too. They actually say people with O negative don't get STDs either. Yeah, honey, I did it in a mug in the microwave. I was trying to be really, really careful. I was really careful, honestly. Bake and eat. You guys, I want to put some clothes on. Last night, who was on with me late last night? We got crazy up in here. Yeah. I had COVID before anybody was masking up. I had COVID before they announced COVID and did the whole thing. I was in the hospital with my surgery. I got out of surgery, was at home in bed. I got very, very, very fucking sick. My boyfriend at the time, Kevin, he was doing the driving. We were driving a shit ton of Chinese nationals all the time, and everybody else. He got no, did he get sick? He got a little bit sick, and then I got really, really fucking sick, even though I was still, I was taking the peroxide. But I did go to the hospital, and they tested me for flu and pneumonia. They said neither one. I'm like, what the hell is it? They're like, we don't know. Just stay hydrated. Mac. Awesome. Yeah, baby. You were there 99 and Mac. Nice. Yeah, it was late. Alan was like, you need to go to bed. I know. Let me put these away. I was waiting. I was like being careful what I wear because I've been ruining everything. And today's usually the day that I would be like, okay, flu is gone and now I can wear normal clothes. I've perioded like 2 or 3 or 4 pairs of pants at least. So I really wasn't wearing white. I think I can now though. And I've been trying to put on a little weight, so let's see if it worked. I ate pizza last night. I'm trying to gain a little bit of weight so I can be like your sister 211, who is so fat. What's your problem? whatever 12-year-old. Mommy's basement gang's up, you guys. You know, the kiddos are off of school, so it's going to be a little weird. You're going to get all the little, like, 10-year-old quasi-roast. Hey, your sister 211? Your mama didn't want you. Did you know that? Your mama didn't want you. That's why she doesn't spend any time with you. That's why she's mean to you, is because she fucking hates you. I've never shown this to you guys because I haven't had an occasion to. Yeah, Cartoon Network. Where's my titty pads, damn it? I did order them and I know I did. Spend time with their family. Horrible. I didn't mind that myself. I never minded it. I guess I just didn't know I could. Oh wait, you know what? I have never even tried this thing on. Let me try it on and see. Sometimes I find these like really cheap little summer things that are on sale that are ugly or whatever. This was $2. It's by 7 for All Mankind. Never tried it on. It's summer. It's backwards. I didn't really buy it for myself. Like I said, I did not buy this for myself. And of course, this is not how I would wear it. I think I might have gained like an ounce or two. I'm not mad at it. It'll look cute with something. So I got this one and this one. Because I do wear summer stuff in the wintertime. I just layer it. No. Settle and be quiet right now. Shush. And I want to wear this sweater, but it looks a little weird. Because I need a proper shaver and I don't have one. I still gotta take back that oil that has a scab in it. Hold on, y'all. Okay. Hannah, I don't get it. How? I did razor it, but look, it's not smooth and nice. I want this all to be nice and smooth, like when you get things back from the dry cleaner. And a lot of the clothes I bought this season did that. I'm learning that the designers like Cable and Gauge and Cyrus, they use bad fabrics. Now this is a Calvin Klein. So I really like the fabric and the cut and everything like that is interesting. But I just need a shaver. Are you guys ready to juice with me? Yeah. Natalie felt bad for talking to me bad last night, for talking smack. And asked if she could smoke. I was like, no, go to bed, go to bed, go to bed. So this morning she's up really early and like trying to smoke and stuff. It's like, go away. Literally go away right now. You know what? If you start being mean to me and disrespecting me, I like very quickly become not your friend. Very quickly. Even with my child, like if my child starts disrespecting me, I quickly don't really like them anymore. I'll still love them, but I'll very quickly don't not like them anymore. I do need to go get a little like, you know, I need a jar. And those things are clean. Good, good, good. We'll go ahead and ooh, I like these. I like this one a lot. We'll use that one for kind of like a God strain. Not really a God strain, but like the daytime blend that I just made will go in here. What a God strain is when we start mixing everything together. So all the terps, everything we have, we'll mix it. Ooh, that smells like it was something yummy. All right. Well, fuck. Let me just see how many teaspoons this is. So we've got, this is a half a teaspoon. One. And I just put half of one. I smoked half of one, and then I put the other half of it in here. So that's a half a teaspoon. There's two, so that's one whole. Nope, that's 3/4 actually. And then there's 1 1/4. One and 1/4, 1 3/4. And then this we'll call 2. This will just put us at 2 full teaspoons of ground weed. A nice amount is about a half a teaspoon. No, a nice amount in here, this is a 1/4. That's a 1/4 teaspoon right there. And that's got that limonene, terpinolene, pinene, caryophyllene, myrcene, oxaline, or something like that. So that's a nice blend on top of the day tincture. Let's see, am I still fucking bleeding? So that sounds good. 2 teaspoons, 2 full teaspoons. Each hit being a 1/4 teaspoon. 1/4 teaspoon. Hold on, I just need to investigate. You know, I've been having some issues. Oh, damn it. Why? Why? Hold on. So, yeah. Sorry. You know those people that like to announce their departure, but then they don't go? That's Aunt Flo. She's like, okay, I'm leaving, and then she doesn't leave. And I go, oh, wow, you're still here. Cool. Hey, Shelby. What, did you get monetized or something, hon? Tell me, tell me, tell me. Boyfriend! Whoa, tell me about the boyfriend. This needs to get mailed into the mail. Love, love, love. Goat. If you're a big dog, don't lay in the middle of the place. I took a bite of this last night because it smelled so good, and the flavor was amazing, but I immediately spit it back out, and that's why I don't eat these, because the texture I do not like. But we're going to juice that. And these things were tasting a little funky to me. Some of them tasted amazing, some of them didn't. Something happened to these, like they froze maybe. I need to wipe the front of my fridge. So I put them in a little water and we'll juice these. Oh, that's great, Shelby. I really want to hear about that, babe. I'm sorry to jiggle you guys around like that. Oh, yay, you have 2K. That's amazing. Good for you. Are you selling work? Are you trying to sell work yet? Are you offering it for sale? Because you know people will buy it. Okay, so here's the juicer. Bye, Jonathan, honey. See you in a bit. Good for you. All right. We'll put a little lime. We're just gonna go for it. We're gonna do lime, ginger, turmeric, carrot, don't even guess how much these carrots were, y'all. Beets. We'll use one of these. I accidentally dropped some of these on the floor. Can you even hear me with the music? So these things need to be washed. We'll see you later, gorgeous. It's fine. I love that you stopped by and say hi to us. Let me check something out though. This, dust shit off. I've got animals and kitties all over the place, whether I like it or not. sometimes you got to go in and just make sure. And it does actually kind of need a new, like a once over. Oh my God, are you serious? Why would you feel bad about that, girl? Listen. Honey, we love you. I want to know how you're doing. This channel isn't even made for you. You know, I want you to go live your life. You're not supposed to be here all the time. Go live your life and build your channel. And just check in and let me know how you're going, how you're doing. Oh, Amy, I'm sorry. You're already spent. Yeah, Shelby, honey, don't ever feel bad about that. And make sure that you check and see where you are with like people-pleasing behavior. Just because you're getting into a relationship right now, okay? And it's the holidays. So I want you to be really, 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 really clear on what it means when boundaries and people-pleasing behavior, okay? I want you to be very, very clear that your boundaries are boundaries. Now I have Alexa skip. Ooh, sauna time with a good smoke. I like this song. So I'm gonna go and see what else I can pull out of the fridge. I'm gonna take you with me because I wanna show you guys. You see that I've got this produce here, right? But here, I'll show you what I do here. I've only been drinking 1 cup of coffee. Shit. Ooh, I just made a mess, of course. Okay. Yeah, my zippers are really old and disgusting. Okay, so this is what else I do. I have trays in my fridge that have things on them that I would pull out for the purpose of usually all the same things so they go on the same tray. So I'm gonna put this over here. I'm just looking for anything else that I might need. Ooh. Say goddamn when you know I did. That's nice. And it's not super, super, super sweet, but it hits the bliss point. 12 grams of added sugar. Okay. Y'all know I got these too, right? But we can't really juice sprouts. Sprouts and hemp seeds, that's something you put in a blender. So maybe we make a juice shot, and then in a little bit we'll make a smoothie. And I made a mess over there. All right. And, oh, you're missing your pool. So this is an Omega Vert 360 or whatever. You can see it's old. I've had it for a while. These things are amazing. Hold on, let me get my cutting board. Ooh, I left my brie out. Yay. My brie cheese is room temp now. Here's my fruit, some of it that I'm gonna juice. Let's give this a little scrub. Oh, here we go. I'm just gonna switch this around. Fried green tomatoes. And I've seen a lot of suns going down. Oh, but trust me, no long life's gonna run me around. So let me tell you something, sister. No, Twister, he's gonna steal your stuff away, my sister. But this is from the color purple. But yes, all of it, both of it, all of it. Okay. Let me clear my throat. She says, y'all smarty pantses. I'm missing a bunch of shit, that's okay. I'm just looking for stuff to juice into. Why isn't it right here? Huh. Weird. All right. Leave those mandarins. So when you juice, what you do is when you're using a juicer like mine, or really any juicer, at the end, you run a little bit of water through it. So I've got my little mandarin soaking in the water. We'll do that last. So I'm doing 2 different flavors of apples, but I'm not doing the whole apple, because this is really just supposed to be a juice shot, and you'd be amazed. So I can do several, and these are just different apples. The Red Delicious are amazing right now, but the texture is disgusting. I hate it. And then this other one is I don't remember what it is. This one, oh my God, it's just so amazing. So we'll do that. And we'll do this much apple together. Let's do a little bit of the beet. I'm gonna give that another rinse. And I'll go ahead and take one of these But these don't go through a juicer very well. So I'm gonna chop it up. It'll make it easier to juice it, to extract some of that. Maybe I won't even mess with that. No, I'm not going to. I would put that in a smoothie instead. But these I'm juicing. We've got ginger and turmeric. And we'll go. Hi, Michael. Happy Thanksgiving to you, love. Right? So I'm going to put one here and one here because we've got 2 juice shots started. And then this is the beet. I need more beet than that. 1 beet there, 1 beet there. How's that sound? You have to be careful with some of these because you don't want the like stringy things, Alexa, skip, to get to get stuck in your juicer. I can put a whole carrot through because they're not stringy. I'm just kind of measuring out. These I would put in a smoothie instead of through the juicer. We love lime around these parts, so I'm going to do a little bit of lime juice. Now, you can juice the skin, but you guys, citrus is just so bitter, it'll ruin your juice. If you want to juice the skin, just do a tiny little bit. Or throw it in a smoothie. I don't know why you really need to. I mean, I get that the skin, right? But it's not like, it tastes great. So it's not exactly like we're intended to drink it. Or, I mean, eat it. Even a little bit. So I'm getting pretty much most of that skin off of that lime. See? And then one is gonna go with this pile. You see how I'm making 2 piles for juice shot? And you can juice the core and the seeds and everything, and people are like, no, there's, what is it? I don't even know what the fuck. There's something in the cucumber, in the, fuck is it? I'm gonna put this with these fruits because that's all going in the fridge. There's no reason, I don't know why I'm even cutting that off. My refrigerator's too cold. This is nearly about to be frozen, so I need to turn that. So these are gonna go into different piles. I'll cut that in quarters. That's way too cold in there. I'm gonna turn that fridge down just a little bit because that cucumber was almost frozen. I'm gonna give it another wash because I don't actually know if I washed it, so I'm gonna wash. Alexa, skip. Alexa, skip. One of the main things I wanted was cucumber lime. Now, This is the hardest thing, really, to juice through a juicer like mine, a slow masticating juicer, because of the strings. So this one we're going to cut up. First we'll cut it in half like that. And then we wanted to just go through in pieces that won't have big strings getting stuck in the juicer like that. Probably even smaller. The smaller the better, really. The other stuff, if it's not stringy, it doesn't at all matter. Most things you do not need to cut up. You just need to make sure that they can get through there pretty nicely. And then I do have stuff I could make like Bloody Marys. I could do tomato, kale, collard, cucumber, celery, beet, sea salt, like make a Bloody Mary. With vodka too, that would be awesome. I don't really drink. Okay, so my pulp is gonna go in here. I do have the things that go with this, but one of them leaks and one of them is in the dishwasher, so I'm not gonna worry about that. I'm gonna use my coffee cup, rinse that shit out. Oh, also, depending on how the finished product tastes, I might add these little golden berries. I've been eating them, but now they're like a few days old. I'd rather just juice them. So I'm gonna turn my juicer on. No, I'm not. I'm gonna plug my juicer in. And do that. So I don't want to overflow that. I don't think it will. So right now I'm going to feed through some of the things that maybe are softer. The cucumber. Put through some of that celery. And what I'm doing right now is I'm putting through some of the stuff that might get stuck. So that when I feed through some things like apple, it just goes through and kind of gets stuff out. The celery seemed to go through pretty nicely, so we'll go. Okay, put the rest of that celery through. You can see that, right? That juice coming out. Can you not? Let's go ahead and put the lime and the beet in. So then I've got pulp coming out on the other side. Looks like a Cobb salad almost. We'll do ginger, turmeric, a little carrot. I don't have to go this slow, but I do like to make sure that everything's everything with the juicer because let's go ahead and put a carrot in. Apple. Now these are the little tangies with the water. I'm going to put a handful of those through. And that's fresh. Just something tasted or felt weird about the texture, something like these need to be juiced. If things feel weird, just juice them. If it's not quite right, the ripeness, just juice them. See, now I put those through and you don't see any juice really. It's because something more solid needs to go through and push them in. So let's finish up by putting in some apple. Let's take a look inside and make sure nothing's getting stuck. We'll cut a little bit. So then you open it up and you can see I've got like pulp in there that's, it'll come through. Okay, run some more apple, push some of that through, and the pulp is getting pushed out more. When you push something through, it should push more pulp through too. This juicer was, you know, for a single mom, this was an expensive investment. But when you look at the difference between a hot, like a spinning blade that causes friction, like the other juicers, and a slow masticating juicer like this. This is the Omega Vert. And it came with a 10-year warranty. I did not have to use any of the warranty. And the 10 years is long gone. I got my money's worth. I have a video, maybe on YouTube, of Natalie at like 2 years old juicing. Yeah, so you can use this pulp. Like you can see I've got carrots. I've got all the different pulp comes through, so you could separate all that pulp. Now I'm going to take a little bit of the water. Watch. See how that water's coming through? And not only does it kind of rinse out the extra juice that's in there, but when you're juicing, you're removing the fiber. It's right here. So if you juice a lot, you might get constipated from the juice. So add some water. No berries. The berries are not in there. And so then some people like feed their, we used to feed the peacocks this stuff when I was a trad mom, a trad wife. See, that stuff can sometimes get stuck in there. This is pulp. So you can make muffins. I don't know how. I've never tried. I've never really cared. Now you'll see, taking the kids to feed the birds. Well, no, we had peacocks of our own. I used to sell peacock eggs, guys. I had a little homestead, y'all. I sold peacock eggs, organic peacock eggs, for $5 each. Some lady drove up from Orange County up to the mountains to buy. I've mentioned it. I might not have gone into detail. That was with my husband of 4 months. We were together on blah, 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 blah. Finally got married and blah, 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 blah. Divorced. Still together on and off. So what I'm doing right now before I do the next round of juice for Natalie, if she wants it, is I'm cleaning this out a little bit and making sure that this thing isn't clogged up, and I'll show you what gets clogged in this. Is this part right there. I'm dripping this all over my computer. This part And it's got this thing right here that pulls out. That's got to get cleaned out. This did come with like a toothbrush thing to clean it, and I'm sure I have it somewhere. But see, like this little wheel, there's a little tiny wheel in here right there. And that can get wrapped up in the celery and anything that's stringy. And so you just want to cut anything stringy up like I did into bits and you'll be fine. I'm just being extra careful and showing you guys. And let's say you wanted to just leave it there and juice throughout the day. You just go ahead and run some nice hot water through there when you're done. Get the stuff out. And leave it. Yeah, those eggs were amazing. And those birds, you know, I didn't like the way they were kept. He always had plans to make it bigger and he never did. He just never did anything because he was a fucking drunk. But they were in a double like dog cage enclosure. So the coyotes couldn't get them, the raccoons couldn't get to them. You have to have the lid on that shit. And you have to have dogs, you have to have stuff around to protect your birds, because if there's any way in, I mean, they'll burrow in from under and come up from underneath. You gotta be really careful about those things. That's why I've got the doggos. All right, let's check it out. Look at this beautiful juice. Now that's quite more than a juice shot. When I had my oils, essential oils, I would probably have put an essential oil, a little drop of essential oil in there. I don't right now. I'm not gonna put peroxide in here. Does anybody know why I'm not adding a little bit of peroxide? Cheers. That's beautiful. No ice, no nothing, room temp. It would be a waste. Why is that, Jonathan? Cutie pie. Have you ever had raw milk? Like, were you breastfed when you were little, or have you ever eaten fruit and vegetables or rainwater? You were not breastfed as a baby, and you've never eaten a piece of fruit or vegetables? Okay, the water in fruits and vegetables has peroxide in it. So Jonathan, remember what I said? The water from fruits and vegetables is very high in hydrogen peroxide. And that vitamin C converts to hydrogen peroxide in the body. So double whammy. The H2O2 needs to go into your gut to activate the immune system. That's why you drink vitamin the emergency. Now, I could tolerate more ginger in there. If I was going to juice this or make a smoothie, I would mix in my spicy sprouts that I just made, but I'm not going to do that. Because later on, I'm going to make a smoothie where I'm going to use some of the fibers from these juices in the smoothie. I think Natalie crashed out because the alarm's going off and she's not turning it off. Hold on. All right. So I'm gonna give this to my baby. And I'm gonna make another one. Oh, the tincture. Hold on. My nose is running. You guys, is anybody gonna mention the successful, as far as I have seen, these thus far successful ceasefire operation between, what is it, Israel, Iran, and Hezbollah, Hamas? That is phenomenal news. Everybody's trying to get their shit straight before Trump comes into office. And probably like Zelensky's shitting his pants. You know, she just went right back to sleep. When? As of last night, it seemed to be working. You know what? And someone, it was Germany, said they were arresting Bibi. I hope someone does. And it's not, but you see, he's just a pawn of the City of London. I've told you guys about this before. The City of London, you guys, they're just, Bibi's not even, he's an American. He went to MIT. Fuck that guy. He doesn't even wear a kippah. Fuck that guy. He's not a religious Zionist. He's a political Zionist. Fuck that motherfucker. Hold on. Natalie. Get up. Come out here. Get up. Come on. Ooh, John, yay. Well, listen, if it doesn't now, either it will as soon as Trump takes office, or people are going to freak the fuck out and do their last hurrah before he comes into office. And did you see they're already going through and calling out government employees who have been fucking around? I am, now that I'm going to be supported by my government, I'm going to call out the child support agencies that haven't helped us for shit for the past 20 years. I still am not getting child support for Joey for the next 3 fucking years. I'm supposed to just sit here and now never get all that back child support, yet their daddy is doing his little shows and living his little fucking disgusting life. I swear to God. Get up. Get up. Turn your alarm off. Get out of bed and stand up. Well, not only Epstein, but the diddlers. The diddlers are bailing too, and that's all great and everything, and I'm glad people are bailing. But really, the changes we really need are gas prices to go down, grocery to go down. He's gonna. He said he's gonna get rid of income tax because the last time America was doing great, there was no income tax. Like literally, the last time America was the superpower of the entire world, there was no income tax. There was tariffs like a motherfucker though. So it didn't make things more expensive necessarily, but there were a lot more American-made products too. It rewards American industry. And then if other people, Jonathan, it'll balance out. People are freaking out. The American people will seek less expensive options, hopefully, that are made in America. Here's the thing. If you make a really high quality American made product, like this stool here that will never break to where I can't just put it back together, unless it was crushed by a manufactured hurricane, let's say, then I will buy that. I would rather go to someone's estate sale or farm sale or whatever and buy that, or that bed that I have in there that the kids have played on and jumped on, and exactly, John, right? You know what I was thinking yesterday? It's like Trump can put a 25% tariff on shit. I can put 100% tariff on shit by not buying it, not buying any of their shit. If you think you're gonna jack up the prices and scare Americans, I will buy nothing until they fix it. We, the people, don't have to wait for our government to impose tariffs. We can impose individual, independent tariffs by voting with our dollars. Vote by buying American made. Vote by not buying a bunch of garbage, junk bullshit that nobody wants and is gonna get thrown in a fucking landfill anyway. Stop buying shit. Go invest your money in Amazon right now and get rich from the other people who are buying shit. Go put your money in Amazon. If you were going to spend $200, $300, $500, $5,000, $10,000 on Christmas and Christmas presents and stuff like that, I give you permission to not to. And to go invest that money in Amazon stocks for the holidays, and take a little picture of you guys and your family, print that fucker out and have it mailed as a postcard. Walmart, Walgreens, they all do it. Everybody will put your little postcard of your family up on their refrigerator. All year long it'll be there. Or they have a hallway of family photos and stuff like that. They'll replace the old one with the new one. That's what people really fucking want. Consumables. I give my kids generally consumables. Stuff they can eat, stuff they can put on themselves, stuff they can inhale, stuff they can whatever. Then we don't accumulate things. I don't want more things. I don't even have a laundry basket. I don't even have a ladle. Because there's other things that can do that job. You're gonna be lonely this Christmas? What for? What you talking about? If everybody stopped buying even for 1 hour, all at the same time, or not all on one day, Well, that stuff is garbage. The stuff is the stuff from China. It has the appearance of being the thing you think it is. And it will even behave like that thing maybe for a minute. Alexa, stop. But in reality, it's not gonna last. What are you talking about? You're there with your mom. Are you, what family? What you talking about? That warm water feels good. I want more ginger though. Ginger can be stringy too. Hopefully that was small enough. Yeah, I see it coming out. It was them bringing the stress and drama? What do you mean? They didn't agree with you? What's that mean? They brought the stress and the drama? Because I've seen you try. Are they Trump supporters? Everybody all over the world loves Trump. And a lot of people love Putin, you guys. You need to find out for yourself why that might be. What, kitty? What? What? What you want? What you doing? Huh? No, it's not your time right now. No, it isn't. No, it isn't. Jonathan, that's, you know how they say there's three sides to every story? His side, her side, and then the truth. Your side, uncle's side, and then the truth. Come on now. Like you were just sitting there doing nothing. Come on now. Come on now. What is it called? No cap. It's like, don't lie, bro. To be fair, it's because I stood up to him. He's a bully to everyone. So in his home, when you say the family home, what's that mean? Is it his home? How long ago was this? We could have even put like cayenne pepper on here or whatever. That's good. Try this one. I put a lot more ginger in there. You might like it spicy. Oh, that's a cute sweatshirt. And head and whatever that is on your head is cute. Do you want a spicier one? Okay. Let me know. Amy, yeah. Yep. I've been there, you guys. I think all of us are kind of the black sheep of the family and all of that. So I'm at the point now where there's one of my family members I just won't talk to, but it's not like she tries to talk to me, so I don't have to worry about that anyway. Mustard seed powder, grody to the maximus. Thank you for that, Alan, but that sounds horrible. In a fruit smoothie. And then the rest of the family that I don't have to go no contact because I live far away, and guess how often they call me? 0. So I'm good. They never call me. Like my father just called me for the first time in like 6 or 7 months. It shocked me, and I know it was because my stepmom made him. And I don't know why either, because I'm positive she fucking hates me. Do I get on with my visiting aunt? Well, this time she's been a bloody mess. We're over 3 full ounces now. Be very careful not to catch your attire on fire. You know what I want to do too is we're getting the fucking sewing machine and some other stuff because a lot of the clothes I bought are so close to being clothes that I really like, but I want to do things to them. Like for example, that shirt with the crisscross thing in front. That could have like some cool shit on it, like design of some kind, or some kind of jewels, or some kind of, you know. I just want it to be more like this is my stage essentially, and there's segments where I could be doing a lot more visually. And I'm a Leo, I can go big. I'm not afraid of a throne or a crown. The only white one with the white black sheep. Are you white? Does your family think you're white? That sounds like a commercial. Does your family think you're white? Time to go stick my hand up a turkey's ass. Amy, you are my hero in a way. Happy holidays, lady friend. I would like to decorate. I guess everything's closed today probably, huh? We can use what we have and then get more. But I don't... We need to look at what we've got and plan decorations and go get what we want. That's how I did the whole front. Remember when I had all those pretty flowers out for the holidays and stuff? I planned that. We still have that stuff, but we don't still have the thing that goes across there. That got old and gross. Those are... Okay, so what you had was in that juice, obviously that was fresh juice. Also, it was 100 milligrams of THC, 100 milligrams, or it's right there, that tincture, 100 milligrams of caffeine as well, and 50 CBN, 50 CBD, I think. Whatever it is, it's called, get her off of there, it's called Uprise or Uplift. It's for morning. And then that was the mix of the daytime, day stripper and Humboldt daytime right there. Did you stay up all night? Yeah, they do that. just so dried out and skinny. It's so weird too how I can see like every single scar that I've ever had on my body. I can see every single time I was poked here with a needle to get the blood gas, arterial gas. I can see every time I had an IV, I could still see the little holes. Bye, Alan, honey. We love you. April 20th. Yeah, and see the thing is, Jonathan, that the stuff that I'm eating is just gonna bloat me out and make me gassy. If you're eating healthy foods, your body is really not gonna gain weight. Bottom line. Alexa, turn it down. If you're eating non-inflammatory foods, you're just gonna be thin. Now I have had no protein, right? I've had juice, right? Juice. I already had the tincture, so I didn't add any to mine. I feel like maybe I filled out like a half a pound. Exactly. Exactly. What you said. So now what I do is I take my trays of things. This is how I make it easy on myself. Because I'm not going to go through every time I want to make a smoothie and pick out all the individual shit. So I've got trays, I've got things. The things that have been cut open that I'll use in a smoothie later or juice later, I'm just going to keep in here. Thank you, Jenny. Yeah, 100 milligram tincture. Got it. And I've got these beautiful sprouts. So, like, let's say I could make an, oh, you know what I've got? In the meantime, too, I'm just going to take this whole rig off and set it in here. I'm going to run hot water through that whole thing. This is the pulp. Okay. So here's my sprouts. There we go. Okay. Hold up. I'm looking for my rice crackers. Oh, fuck yes, I got club soda. I'm just looking for my rice crackers. You know what I could have also added was the omegas, but you know, whatever. I'm really looking for my rice crackers. Hold up, y'all. Did they get confiscated? I'm just like, there's just no way to stop. Maybe let me go see if they're over here. Yep, the rice crackers. Don't leave it in here sitting out. Why do I have to tell him, 100 fucking times? That still doesn't sink in. I'm gonna sit here though, because I just can't even stop bleeding. I mean, I'm probably literally bleeding right this second. This is what I have, and what's in here is brie cheese. I do need like a little, and club soda, but I do need like a little fruity flavor, so I'm gonna go with this stuff. I'm gonna love it. I showed it to you the other day. I don't have cramps anymore, but I just like, I can't even explain to you how much, I'm more than 3 ounces now. Okay, so that is just a splash of club soda right there. Let's put that back in the fridge. So I've got a little bit of this left. This I left out so it warmed up to room temp. Whoa, that's definitely warmer than room temperature. Okay, it's very, very soft brie cheese now. Phoebe. So here's the greens, the little sprouts. Come closer, darling. Thank you, Maria. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to take some of this out of there because it's hard to get in there. And I'm just going to put it in here with the brie. Obviously, if you were here as my guest, I wouldn't serve it to you this way. Abby, thank you. Jonathan, these are rice crackers, brie cheese, and raspberry rose preserve. and spicy greens. And fresh. Did you see it? I just did it again. It wasn't exactly the same, but it was part of it. Oh, you guys had your Thanksgiving? What is y'all's Thanksgiving like? Is it the same thing where you went in and slaughtered a bunch of Indians and gave them smallpox and whatever? I'm eating brie cheese. Hey, Frank, honey. Oh shit, it's 10:20. 4:20 somewhere. I definitely want more of this. Thank you, Frank. For me, it's gonna have to wait. Roba, you are cut as well. It's 2:21, it's 10:21 here. Oh, hey Maria, my name is Genevieve. We've been hanging out today and juicing fresh juice, learning about terpenes and layering terpenes. The dogs are hungry. Thank you. All right. These are just so beautiful. I want to show you. Hey, fact checker. And you can tell which ones are the radish, the spiciest ones, because they're red. So, layering flavors. So we've got this nice soft brie cheese with some raspberry rose. And now we can take like a little spicy and go boink. And the life and vitality in this little tiny sprout is so incredibly powerful for you. This is a sprout, not a microgreen. Microgreens are the next phase. And then you plant microgreens that become the vegetable. This is not fancy, you guys. This is what it's like when you eat like farmers. It's only fancy because you know that this thing of sprouts right here This little bit of sprouts would be like $5. I grew this whole thing myself for pennies. Organic. Completely fresh. I don't really have a favorite food. So now that this is gone, I can go back and see if there's more of it because it was on clearance. If not, I can just order it from their website. So I'm going to keep that jar handy because I love this. So good. So some people go to great lengths to get the hulls off of the sprouts. I do not do that. It's a waste of time to me. And I'll show you. See that little tiny brown hull right there at the end? That little piece of hull. That's the seed it grows out of. But it didn't completely fall away or whatever. And it doesn't matter because it's soft. And it's just fiber. How old am I? How old are you? Cranberry. Well, and see, Jonathan, if we were hanging out, like on a boat in Nice, for example, you know how I've got that tray down there? That tray is the one, get out of there. This tray right here is the one that I use to make breakfast in bed, 420 in bed, snacks in bed. That's the tray. And it just gets piled high with globs of all this stuff. Like there'd be a big glob of this, a big glob of arugula, like for both of us to munch on and share. Okay. What's up, Peace? I'm just gonna do this because my nose is super running. I do like spicy. Yeah, I do. You're 12, yes, I know, honey. Ooh, I love this song. Maria, you know this channel wasn't made for kids, right? It says that when you come in here, doesn't it? One moment. I just have to put Do Not Disturb back on because I'm getting a bunch of notifications. There we go. You should just go hang out with other kiddos, honey. I mean, you're welcome to hang out here. I'm not really talking about anything bad. But the way that 12-year-olds interact with the chat is different from the way adults interact with the chat. And you know how at Thanksgiving they have the kids' table? It's not that they don't love you. But if you guys are like, you should socialize and talk to one another. For the most part. Hanging out here is cool, but then it's time for you to be quiet and not talk and just listen and learn. Let the adults in the room talk. I hope you have a great Thanksgiving though, honey. It's cute and I love kids. You guys know I love children. But I don't seek out socializing with children. And I don't particularly enjoy it because they do it very differently in a childlike kind of way. You're buying a Sprinter, honey. Wait. Hold up now. North Shore? Oh, how many seats, babe? How many seats? Yes, talk to me. How many passengers, babe? Are you in Nevada? I mean, if they're your children, if it's like, yes, interact with the children of your community. But that's different. Like, M came up in here trying to like be friends, you know, like be cool with my kids, especially Joey. I was like, no. Oh, no. Okay. Mac. You need to understand that most likely you can go up to 11 seats total before you have to get a CDL. Okay, cool. Would you be, well, we really should talk because I wouldn't mind just selling you off the everything, honestly. The digital, the stuff that makes your phone ring and brings in the money. Maybe you just want to buy that for yourself because it's already ringing and bringing in money. I don't have any drivers but myself and I'm not driving. So with something like that, what you've got, remember when I said I pay my drivers $100 an hour? Something like what you got, that's way more. And I can book that for you. But you'll need to divulge like what types of information or your insurance so that I can let them know like whether or not you know, you have like the rideshare insurance or if it's independent, just personal coverage, because there's a way I can work that too, rideshare, but blah, 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 blah. We're only booking our friends. We're only booking our friends. And free of charge, donation only. Awesome. What's North Shore what? North Shore. What are you saying? You're buying a Sprinter van. You got hired by North Shore what? Like it's a car service or something? Because I am more than happy just to refer you clients. And you can process payments and deal with insurances and all that stuff. I'll just refer them to you for you know, I won't sell it. I won't you sell it, you sell whatever. I'm really good at selling those shit though, but I just don't. I get half if I'm selling it, because I sell it for the most. I would even take 40 because gas is so fucking expensive. North Star. So North Star, are you gonna be driving for North Star doing shuttle with your own vehicle? Is that what you're saying? I need more jam. So this is protein and fat, right? And then the sprouts are what? All kinds of good shit. I highly recommend the raspberry rose preserves from quince and apple. And brie cheese is low lactose. We learned that the other day, so I ran out and got me some. So Natalie said that she didn't mind if I went to North Carolina. When Corey's here, I might pack up the car and go to North Carolina. Because I know that when I would go is when a lot of other people are going to be focused on their own families and their own thing. When other families, other people that might be there would be focused on their own families and their own thing. Yeah. And that's when the families there are going to get hit the hardest. Not only just with holidays, but with cold, with snow, with rain, with wind, with awful, and they're living in tents. And they've never lived, they might have lived in the mountains, but they've never lived kind of like off grid like I have. So I've got secrets. I've got secrets that they need to know. I've got things that they need to know to do, and they won't know to do it until I get there and show them things that are going to make winter life so much easier. I've done it. I've lived it for a year and a half in much higher elevation. I was at 8,000 feet. Living in a trailer for a year and a half, off grid. I loved it. Private 8, perfect. Now, you're handling your own extra insurance for private? There's so many things, Jonathan, that I see while I'm watching these videos that they're actually doing really kind of fucked up. You know what they're doing? They're bringing in these big, the pop-up tents with the skinny little pole legs. And they're putting supplies under there to keep them dry. LLC and company. Okay, good. That stuff is going to get ruined. And as soon as there's a snow, it's going to rip through all of that fabric on those pop-up tents. It's just stupid to do that. What they need to do all the provisions they're getting need to immediately be broken down into sets of stuff that you would need. And like vacuum sealed in plastic. That's not hard to do. You can even take a trash bag and put you can suck the air out or put the vacuum on it and suck it out so it doesn't take up any space. So that if it rains and snows and whatever, all that stuff is watertight. And put it somewhere where it can't blow away or float away or whatever. Because that shit's all going to be floating down the fucking river next storm if it's bad. Because that earth there can't tolerate any more moisture for a really long time. It's just like Florida. So all those provisions really should be put into like floating pods. So if they do float away, someone downriver is going to get a whole bunch of floating pods full of provisions, and they could just go round them up and collect them or whatever. Or how about tie them to trees or something? And even if you don't have floating pods, just take those things and maybe double garbage bag them and tie it, put it up in a tree or something, I'm always thinking like this. Here's the other thing, right? When it would snow, I had these leather rugs like those, but different, and other types of rugs like those, woven ones I have. And I would take those and with those rugs, I would cover my stairs and I would cover my whole walkway. So that after it snowed, I would just flip them off. And then I had dry earth, literally dry earth with no ice, no snow, no mud. And so then I realized, because I was living at the top of a bunch of stairs, and they were only my stairs, so I could cover them if I wanted to. I took that thick black plastic and I covered my stairs. And as the snow fell on it, the snow settled into the plastic, or it just laid on top of the plastic, but it wasn't slippery and you could walk right on it with the snow on it. So anybody could walk up or down and it wasn't slippery. But I, with my crutches and broken leg, I have videos of this, could flip up the corner of the plastic at the top and go down with my crutches, and it would just come up around me and fold back behind me. So I had completely dry stairs, no ice, no wet, no nothing. But then once it was done snowing, we just took that plastic like a snow plow and flipped the snow right off the stairs. No shoveling, okay? I did this for years, and I've seen a couple people do it online. I actually have a name, a logo, and a product designed and ready to go. I need someone who can really put some capital behind that shit, So things like this, I would love to just show them, look, just put the black plastic down here, because otherwise it's going to be a mess. It's going to rain, it's going to snow, it's going to sleet, it's going to hail. Put this black plastic down where you guys walk. Put it over shit, and you put rocks at the corners to weigh it down. It snows the fuck on top of it. When it's done snowing and the sun comes out, which it barely does there, you just roll that plastic back up in a bunch. You just bunch it back up like a spinnaker. And every time you do the same thing, and then you have dry earth all winter long. There's one black dude that has little pug dogs, He's been making videos like this too. He'll like put a few blankets down on the earth when it's gonna snow, and then he flips it back for his dogs to go there and flips it down. And I'm like, he doesn't need. He could just use plastic, but whatever. Jonathan, I'm ready. Okay, listen to this song. Alexa, turn it up to 5. She didn't listen to me. It's a great song. And I've learned things that you're just not gonna figure out till you've done it and learned it, really, or have someone to teach you. Alexa, turn it down to 2. Alexa, turn it down to 2. So something that you wouldn't really concern yourself with, like you think, park kind of near a tree for a little bit of cover, right? No. Because if there's a bad ice storm or something like that, or too much snow or whatever, you're going to get huge clumps of snow falling off of the tree onto your whatever, your rig. I've had my skylights broken, my air conditioning unit broken. I had to get up there and it was bad. And it kept falling and I had no way to move my rig. Kitty, what? What do you want? What? I know you've got food. What's going on, Dave Couch? He probably bailed. He's probably not still watching, but you know what? I'm gonna jump off. Yeah, don't tell your mom stuff like that, honey. Why would you do that? What the fuck is wrong with you? See? That's that Taurus bullshit. They love to do shit like that. Button pushing. Alvin wants you to know she's weird as fuck. Okay. It's all good. So am I. Well, you should know better than to scare your mom. I'm not gonna throw it away, but no, I've had these. I have not obviously opened them, but I'm kind of excited. I'm going to have to make some really good tahini with this. I prefer the lamb domas. I love the lamb, but these are vegan. They're just rice. But the seasonings are just so good. I should just go marry a nice Middle Eastern boy. Greek. Go get me a little Greek boy. Everyone always thought my father was Greek. And then, of course, his last name basically is Petros. I love baklava. Baby, love it. It's just not gluten-free, but I would eat it today. Because look at me. Do I look any bigger? I do. Look it. Look it. I look a little bigger. I don't look like a starving child anymore, do I? Low gluten? The fuck are you talking about? Did someone tell you that's a thing? Dude. Did someone tell you low gluten is a thing? That's not how it works. It's not like low sugar, low carb. A very tiny bit. Gluten is gluten. That doesn't matter at all. It's a protein that your body can't digest. Are you mine? Are you mine? No, gluten doesn't have a flavor, Jonathan. Gluten has no flavor. Yeah, Alvin, we're gonna do it. Yeah, electrolytes, honey. I just had a bunch of fruit. Shut it out, but I can't hear a word you say. Shut it out, you're not saying much. Eka, thank you. ricochet. But I get up. I'm bulletproof, nothing to lose. Fire away, fire away. Seeds of pain, thank you, love. Fire away. I am titanium. Show me down, but I won't fall. I need to plug in. Don't let me jump. No jumping for you. You know like yourself, hey. Until you have further to fall. No. Okay. You're gonna see me do something I rarely do. One hit wonder? Jonathan? What are you talking about, one hit wonder? Are you talking about Sia? You poor babe. Are you talking about Dance Monkey? And I know why she was a one-hit wonder. If you're talking about Dance Monkey, it's because Sia shut her down, I bet. Because her music is really good. Oh, it's David featuring Sia? I am gonna leave the gluten though. I did a couple days of gluten, that's enough. This is dairy though, and I haven't had any chocolate. It's cheesecake. So now I need a little bit of chocolate to digest the lactose. It's not from New York, but what are you gonna do? So you see I'm eating a little bit of processed sugar. I'm just being really careful. Ooh, maybe I'll have some coffee within it. Would that be gross? Probably. We're gonna try it though. I'm not mad at it. It's not super sweet. It's really good. You know how when you drink enough of that stuff, it's kind of like, all right, enough. because it's kind of heavy and nauseating. That's not at all. It's so good. I should buy stock in this company because I love them so much. That Barista Lovers oh fuck, man, that stuff is good. Do you, Jonathan? I should just finish it off, but there's no ice in there, but see? Gotta stop it before the grounds come through. And this is espresso blend too, by the way. So it's extra strong. So if we were having brunch in bed, that's what I would do. The cold brew would already be made. And then it's done. There's like very little prep other than you saw I was juicing. Most of the stuff that I do, I prefer very, very little prep. I like efficiency. Drink the juice all the way. Why not? Okay, so check this stuff out. I want to show you things that I think are super disgusting at Trader Joe's. These things are super fucking disgusting. I thought maybe it would be good. The sunflower seeds, super disgusting. These things too, I thought might be good. Super disgusting. I took one for the team. Oh, and then these things here, these Turkish apricots that I love. See, this would be on like our tray, our fruit tray or whatever with their cheese. We would just have fresh apricots, but they're just too fucking hard and dry. Ooh, hold on. The kitty's trying to play the piano. They weren't supposed to be like Reese's. The inside is like, it's like almost runny. You know how Reese's, it's like a firmer peanut butter center. These are like kind of runny-ish and like crunchy peanut butter. Dates are really good for you. I can eat a couple here and there, sure. Let's smoke, guys. I'm happy with the tincture and those edibles. I mean, I guess I don't have any. I think I will though take an Advil because I do have just this whole entire body pain thing, and that'll make me feel a lot better. I know it doesn't seem like I'm in pain, but that's just because I'm so used to it. And I did misplace a bottle of tincture. Not the one I just got. It was a different move. I don't want to run you over. And I will reconfigure. I've got a lot of shit to put away and clean up, just like clothes and stuff, and clean off. Just a little cleanup to do. All this stuff that I took off of the white thing. That was right here, but look at this beautiful plant, you guys. It's just doing so well. So the new one opened up. There's another new one right here coming in. And there's a bunch of new ones at the bottom. I think she is probably ready for a larger. Oh, there's a new one right there. This little baby right here, look. Probably would like some water. Would you like some water, honey? Yes. Oh, hon, baby, you got key hair all over you. Yeah. But she is absolutely loving it there. This guy back there is absolutely loving it back there. See all these clothes and things I need to put away. And then that little guy over there, look at this. This is the rescue plant, you guys. Look at how good it's doing. Look at all those new growths. Remember when I rescued this little baby? Remember when I rescued it? It was all broken like this. And now look at all these new, beautiful, beautiful new growths in there. Right, baby? Yes. Hi. You are so beautiful. Oh, really? This one? Actually, I really didn't think about it, Jonathan. It actually appears this is already a few. I mean, this is already like 1, 2. There's a bunch that I could separate out, actually, which would be great because I want my whole entire room, my whole entire... Oh, I need to plug in. Oh, shit. I'm about to lose you guys. I want my whole room and my whole house to be plants galore. I need some pathos. I want to make out with them kind of energetically, you know? I mean, like, you know, I just want to be like my babies, not like make out with them. But I do love my plants, you guys. I really do. And I'm going to take a Nioxin recharging complex with the Advil because
this stuff has a lot of really good vitamins in it. Just because it's for the hair doesn't mean it's not going to make a difference in your energy and vitality. It will. If it makes your hair grow, it's going to make other things feel good and grow too. Your hair is a heavy metal excretion pathway. So if your hair's growing, it just means your metabolism is picked up and you're excreting well. Yeah, I would consider rolling around in the grass. I'd probably just lay on it. Rolling around, it might be itchy. I love the grass, but I'm not sure about on my bare skin. Probably I'd put down a horse blanket, put my hands and feet in the grass, or if I was wearing clothes, I'd put myself on the grass. And you know I love the earth, but grass is itchy. I'm more likely to do like the yogis and cover myself with ashes. Oh, they need to go you know where. Yeah, but I haven't, you know what? They haven't been OUT yet. I need to take them out. You guys, I love you. I'm going to have to let you go so I can take care of my babies. I would just take you with me so that you can stay with me, but it's just easier for me not to, and it's time to get off of here anyway. Thanks, everybody. I've got to clean up, figure out what to do with this stuff, and reconfigure the bedroom, and all is well. Do you see how he just pushes him out of the way? All right, you guys. I love ya. I'll see you in just a little bit. You know I'll be dropping in and out, okay? I'm dropping in and out, so just make sure that you have your all bell clicked. Look at your subscriber bell. Is it solid white or is it just a white line? Make sure it's solid white, bitches.